guys, today we have a $80 million futuristic glass mansion with some time capsules in it. It's beautiful. Look at this place. It looks like it could be in a Bond movie. It looks like it should be an office space for 150, maybe 300 people could work in this place. But it's not for that. It's for one person. It's for you to own. It's for you to buy. It is beautiful. It is amazing. We're going to strap in. We're going to take a look at it.
All right, everyone, here we are at the motor court. A little bit of information about this property. This home was built by Robert Plaster, completed around 1993.
And this video was made by me, so if you give me a like and a subscribe, I would appreciate it.
Property is insane. It's situated on a 350-acre lakefront.
Look at that. Oh my God. Nobody's around at all but trees. Usually when I make my thumbnails, I edit them to look like this. I don't even have to edit this one. Look at this. It's incredible.
And house itself has 11 bedrooms, approximately 28,000 square feet of interior space, gets incredible views. And check this out, property is also for sale for $80 million. And huge thanks to the listing agent, Ken Coleman, for getting us in here, allowing us to tour this one-of-a-kind property.
Yeah, some of y'all may have seen this on YouTube. It is in fact not abandoned.
It's not abandoned. In fact, there are a ton of security cameras around. We had to go through a couple of gates to get here, but property is insane. Huge thanks to Ken, and we will leave the property link down in the description. Now let's get on with our tour. From the street level, we have the gate opening up the long private driveway that brings you right here where we have the motor court. It's super spacious up here. You can probably park about 40 to...
Stayed very consistent with this glass and this geometric shape on all these windows. No helicopter pad, unless this is the helicopter pad over here. I hope it is. I mean, for a place as secluded as this, I just want to take the helicopter and imagine driving all that way around all this greenery just to get back to the house. Take an hour.
50 cars if you need to. We can get a quick look at the house from here. You can actually see the top, third and fourth level from this point, and from the lakeside you can see all 4 levels.
Beautiful.
It's insane. It's all clad with glass, and we have the covered motor court, kind of a carport here. Mikey, let's pan up to the ceiling for a second.
Lots of these like pyramids, triangles. On the other side of the lot, there is one of these just sticking out of the grass. I assume that's a skylight, right?
Oh no, that one?
Yeah.
I think that one is the security quarters.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a ton of these glass skylights that are kind of dome design that serves as a roof, and this covered entry takes you up here. Keep in mind, this was designed to be a commercial space, kind of a live-in workspace for Robert Plaster and his colleagues, I believe. And
yeah, it's a whole lot of house for one man.
Inside is really unique and interesting. We have mirrored columns throughout, and these glass doors open up to a kind of a 3rd floor landing here where you can kind of...
We got an elephant. Look at that. I used to be able to do an elephant noise. You take your lips and you... Just like that. Try that at home, guys.
Overlook to the amazing views. This is incredible. It's all glass. It was completed around 1993. Believe it or not, some of the rooms...
Holy glass. I mean, you're going to need so much Windex. We're going to need buckets full. We're going to need gallons. We're going to need 100,000 gallons of Windex to clean all these windows.
Haven't been even slept in. And they kind of kept it the way it is with the custom furniture. So it feels like we're back in 1990s.
Yeah, it is like a time warp in here.
Yeah, it's insane. All right, Mikey, let's start.
Love this marble. Just this bluish marble. I think this goes throughout the entire building. It's got to be pricey. No wonder it's $80 million.
From this wing on the 3rd floor where we have the guest suites, let's go check out a couple of them. Marble throughout on the floors, on the walls. Each one of the bedrooms are themed. This one has a peacock theme. And going in, we got carpet floors, these massive internal windows.
Beautiful. Absolutely stunning work. Absolutely stunning.
That looks at the crazy atrium that we have over the entry. We're gonna check that out. Amazing, amazing views of the Table Rock Lake, which all the rooms...
How classy is this bed? With the wrapped edges. They're wrapped down like this. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know, in the peacock. This is the peacock room, guys. The peacock room. Looks like they got some Japanese peacocks on the wall for the art. Beautiful.
Rooms in this house gets king-size bed and a separation here for the vanity, and around the corner, of course, we have a toilet set up, walk-in shower, and a tub. Can you imagine this in 1990s?
I don't have to. I can see it in the 1990s right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, this is insane. Now let's take this walkway, Mikey. Go check out a couple more rooms here. These glass walls are facing the front of the home, and here's another one of these dome designs that we saw in the exterior that looks down to the second floor. I'm kind of speechless. It's so unique.
You know what this whole house reminds me of?
What?
You remember that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger we watched, Total Recall?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. The whole thing is like the style, the design, and like it feels like something that would be like on another planet.
More Japanese style. People like Japanese style, especially the rich. They can appreciate the Japanese culture. I mean, you have this little kind of makeshift bonsai tree and this little Japanese lady here, and lots of Japanese print all around.
I've never seen anything like this in my life before. It's not even that we haven't toured. I've never seen. I mean, look at this thing. It's kind of futuristic, but like left it from 1990s. They all have patios opening up to this amazing lake view. This lake is awesome. And around the corner,
You could retrofit this place to be a very classy and private hotel very easily.
this one also has a full bathroom. I forgot what theme this bedroom was. Let's see. This is a Chinatown.
China.
Okay.
This one is Ram, third bedroom.
Ooh, what's this? A gazelle? Looks like a gazelle, guys. I like its ears. Look at that. Little oval ears. Hee hee hee.
Let's go inside real quick.
We got a little ram at the door.
That's right. I'll
Oh,
hold
it's
the
a
door
ram.
for you.
Okay.
Another super spacious bedroom, king
This is the ram room, where you get your ramming done.
size bed, seating area. I love these oak wood paneling. They kind of look timeless to a degree with the brass inlay. And I was talking to the realtor. He's like, brass is coming in style again. So, you know, before you know it, this is going to be really cool again.
Also, LA staging. They like to put
Look at this furry little guy. I love the themed rooms. How cool is that?
they like to put something like this around there. They have those goats there.
Instead of, hey, head to room 6 upstairs. No, go head over to the ram room. Head over to the peacock room. Head over to this room. And then you just look for your little statue. And then you get to your room.
Put in houses.
Well, I guess since this has a Ram theme.
Yeah. All right.
Around the corner, let's go into this one, Mikey. These glass block walk-in showers, they used to be really cool, like really hip in 1990s and 2000s.
I think they're still hip. What do you guys think? Are these tacky nowadays? I still think they have a cool look. I don't particularly like these ones, but I like that style quite a bit.
Top setup. Every single bedroom has evergreen branded towels from 1990s.
I wonder if we can take any of those home with us.
It's a 30-year-old towel. I don't know if I'd want to use that.
I want a souvenir. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take one of those.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Let me ask you this. So, like, what is the ideal? Let's step out of the bathroom. But what is the ideal person to buy this? Because it seems, I don't want to say dated, but like it is 90s furniture, like decorations.
It's out there. It's unique. It's different.
I mean, how much money would it take to get this thing up to modern standards?
So here's my vision on this. First off, it's a really good question. Second off,
I don't think it seems that dated, does it? Or, I mean, people are, if you got this amount of money, you're probably a bit nostalgic for the 90s. Aren't we all? Everybody loves the 90s.
I would kind of leave it the way it is. And what I mean by that is I wouldn't come in here and do a radical remodel. I would more so come in here and refresh things. What I mean by that is I would change the carpet floors. I would stain the wood panels differently, right? I would change some of the fixtures and
I wouldn't do any of that. I would leave it just about how it is. Maybe structurally, if you got to work on it, do that. Or some things that are so dated that they seem tacky. But for the most part, you come rough shot through this place and start painting things and changing the wood, you're going to make it look like trash. Or you're going to make it look like every other place. Looks like we got the dog room. We got a doggy on the bed.
handles, and I'll just modernize it. But I think the way it is, it kind of works. It's kind of Art Deco almost.
Yeah, and it
Woof, woof.
in a weird way reminds me of Dan Bilzerian's house that we toured a few weeks ago. It's the same
Kinda.
size, kind of.
I
Like,
would prefer this over that. I think this is more timeless and different.
yeah, and you got the lake right here.
Without a doubt. Look at this. And you
Yeah.
have all that lake frontage, and this home actually has a boat dock as well, so you get lake access. And Mikey, you can't beat the privacy you get here, you know?
Also, who knows what's happening in Dan Bilzerian's house? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. All right,
Sure.
last bedroom on this level. Well, last bedroom on this wing. This is the most spacious one.
Is this the deer room? Are these deer or dogs? Is that a dog or a deer? It's got the body of a dog, the neck of a dog. Weird. Tell me what this animal is in the comments.
Has its own private balcony that looks to the views. It's all glass, so you enjoy these views. It's such a peaceful and
We got a little mix up of color from room to room. I like that. Very unique, very different, very some variance throughout the place here.
calm day here at the lake, and we're actually gonna take our
Look at that
jetboard
view.
into bed, go enjoy it. This is awesome.
I can't wait because it is getting pretty hot in Missouri.
Yep, and we'll enjoy that lake.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to the hallway and go to the other side, Mikey. And while we were doing,
I like that. Go back just a second there. I didn't really know what that was at first.
calm day here at the lake, and we're actually gonna take our jetboard into bed, go enjoy it. This is awesome.
I can't wait because it is getting pretty hot in Missouri.
Yep, and we'll enjoy that lake.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
This coffee table is a piano. It's modeled to look like a golden piano. Isn't that beautiful? Elton John would love that.
The hallway and go to the other side, Mikey. And while we were doing that, I want to mention a couple more things about the property. One of the most impressive parts about this home is the amount of land you get and how private it is. It literally feels like we're in a rainforest. It's old trees, everything's super green, so peaceful, so private. And I can actually see this home working as a corporate retreat for a company, where a business can buy this, kind of bring it up to their standards, and have their employees and management team come work out of here, enjoy the space, enjoy the lake. There are so many applications. By the way, the amount of marble in this place is mind-boggling. I almost feel like they brought an entire quarry here just to be able to collab this place with marble columns. Mikey, let's show this atrium real quick. This is insane. This feels like
It's like an office. It's an office space. That's what it reads like a law office for $1 million or multi-million-dollar lawsuits.
a Four Seasons entry.
I mean, this is bigger than like the mall in the town I grew up in. Like this, you know, it's like, it feels like one of those massive spaces.
Without a doubt.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's huge. Let me just do a quick pan from top to bottom to show everybody, even though we probably already got B-roll of it. So,
this is incredible. Around the corner and an overlook spot where you just sit down and look at the lake. And let's see, we got a couple more bedrooms here, but I just want to quickly check out this one so people can see the view from this angle of the property.
Dynasty.
As well. Another
name
good
of this
sized
bedroom.
room. Again, they all kind of have their own zone, full bathrooms, and
Look at that. You even got the old phone in there.
another great view of the lake.
yeah, it's really nice.
Room service.
All right, everyone, that's it for the third floor. Now let's go downstairs, check out the second floor.
Talk about chandelier. That might be the biggest chandelier I've ever seen in one of these mansions. That's huge. How much glass that is. That's incredible.
All right, everyone, second floor. Marble staircase brings you down. And this is where we have the entertainment space for this home. Color here is so unique and different.
It is, and it is just like a time warp from the 90s. I have to turn around and show people what's behind me.
The
If you
control
look-
panels.
These
Look at that. Retro. How cool is that?
control panels, these TVs. This is really cool.
It's so unique, so different. And honestly, I would be freaking out if I saw this in 1990s.
All the
I would
elephants.
think that this would be so futuristic back then.
Yeah, it for sure.
For sure. All right, couple dining tables, another couch setup, marble fireplace. By the way, we have a door that opens up to an outdoor space where we have more outdoor lounging areas, and the pool. Pool is currently not filled. They're working on that, but I'm sure once it's filled up, it's awesome.
Yeah.
This reads more as a hotel estate than it does anything else to me.
More entertainment areas here. Mikey, stay on this side. I'm going to the other
Like if they shot The Shining in the 90s, this is where they would do it.
side. This is where we have the bar. Never mind, I actually want to show you a detail here.
I was
Sorry
about
that.
to say, it's hard to see from here.
You know what? We have to talk about this. I almost want to take this detail back home. So this is where they have the bar, opens up to the entertainment space. Look how cool and timeless this KitchenAid dishwasher looks.
That's funny. I showed these to Jason. I remember in my childhood home, we had this exact same dishwasher. Close it, the handle, and open it. Feel how satisfying it is.
It's got these buttons. If you've ever used a juke box, they have buttons just like these. You don't see these buttons on anything anymore. The design was lost in the 90s.
Oh my God. It's ceramic glass. Look how good it looks after 20 years of just sitting empty.
I'm sure it works perfectly still too.
Honestly, I can totally see this on a...
They actually work better because they use hotter water to wash your dishes. I believe that there was a big bill they passed in 2009 or 2010 that made it so that your water within your dishwasher could only get so hot because we wanted to cut back on emissions, I guess, or hot water usage for them. So if you can get yourself one of these 80s, 90s dishwashers, they work much better than the newer ones.
A remodel of a $6 million Silver Lake home.
Do the handle one more time for the people. So satisfying.
I want to take this home.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Mikey, let's go back to the kind of a hallway behind the staircase, kind of an entertainment city right in the middle of the country. And if you guys ever had a chance, please make sure to visit. It's so cool. It's so different.
It's a weird town, and it has this kind of thriving little art community, a lot of theaters, and a lot of
Upside down homes.
Where are we again?
a lot of upside down like structures. I don't know how to say.
It's interesting, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Gun range. Now, I
Gun
don't know how many
range?
people can
We doing a gun range in the building? It's the first time I've ever seen something like that. For that amount of money, $80 million, I guess you're gonna want an inside gun range. This is a Bond place. This is a Bond villain masterpiece in here.
say that they have a gun range in their home, but if you own this place, you can definitely say that.
Yeah,
How cool.
That's definitely a unique feature, and I'm really curious how they soundproof this door so it's not just like a echo chamber out in that big.
It'd be funnier if they didn't soundproof it, so it just sounds like somebody's firing off in the building during the day.
Atrium.
So actually, I was told that this also serves as a safe room for the home. The whole thing is cased in concrete. Not only you can shoot guns
I'd imagine if the guns are in that room, it's the safest place in the place.
here, but you can close this steel door and utilize this space as a safe room.
Yeah. Also, before you leave, take a look at the floor.
The evergreen logos everywhere. They're in etched glass, towels. I love it. You got some gun posters here. Ton of character.
You should get some of those for the office. Get some.
No.
I bet they had these statues lined up here because they broke or they don't fit the bill anymore, and they're gonna set them up down there and they're gonna shoot at those statues. What other reason would they be there for?
We're good. All right, let's go back to the hallway. We have the lower level on our left-hand side, elevator access right here, marble walls. Mikey, we're gonna go to this side first, but you gotta come with me right now. Look at this bar. This looks like just like Four Seasons bar.
Very classy. No stools. And if you did set up stools, there wouldn't be a lot of room throughout this way. So it's kind of an odd placement for this bar. But Jesus, beautiful. Look at all the glass shining on. Especially at night, this would read very well.
From 1980s, 1990s, you know, mirrored and
This is wild.
so different.
It definitely is. We've never seen anything.
Very like Trump Hotel. He likes to put gold on everything, make it all gold, and this seems to be. I've looked through Trump's hotel, and the gold can get a bit tacky. I think this place is doing it a bit better than he did it. Don't let him hear that. He might hit me with a missile.
Quite like this, and the chandeliers in this space, and the green marble, and the
Reflections.
Yeah, it's this is very much like the Hearst Estate, the Godfather house. We
Kind
saw.
of has that vibe, yeah.
Like that nightclub in the basement.
That's true.
Touch.
There you
by
go.
Hugh Hefner.
That's right. So cool, Mikey. Let's go backwards because I want to cover the entertainment space. So that same hallway brings you right here. I mean, talking about custom furniture, look at these chairs. These chairs look super modern still to this day. It's so different.
Sit in one. Let's see what it looks like.
All right. Super comfortable.
Super
modern
comfortable?
stuff is never comfortable. This one definitely is. Let's see. We got another couch facing the views there, all open. Can you point up to the chandelier above? It's like a hotel lobby here.
Yeah.
By the way, we're gonna see this a lot. Sculptures everywhere, details. Certainly a custom home. We have the seating area here, complemented with this fireplace that's double-sided, clad with marble. Looks gorgeous.
I wonder if that fireplace is actually functional. I have my doubts. I like this pillow. It looks like a pine cone. It's a pine cone pillow.
And normally I would take you this way, Mikey, but let's go to the other side. I want to show this detail. I just recognized this. Remember that dome roof detail that we saw on the third floor above us, it brings natural light to this level and it reflects through these mirrors and kind of lights up the space.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't drop acid in this place. You start looking at this, you'll might find some interdimensional demons. So, scary house for drugs.
Looks crazy on camera. I don't really know what I'm looking at, but it looks cool.
It looks cool, right? All right, continuing to the other side of the fireplace that we just saw, we have the formal dining room area, very grand, another gorgeous chandelier, mirrored ceiling detail with a brass trim around it. Look at this table. Each one of these legs are slabs with a brass plate underneath these glass.
It's nice. I've never liked when they put such a large display, and especially if it's stuck on here, in the center of a table, because, you know, when you're sitting there and you're eating, or you're having dinner and you want to talk to somebody, imagine you're sitting here, and the other person's sitting there, and I got to look through 17 glass pillars to say whatever I want to say to you. So let's keep the ornaments on the tables at a base minimum. We don't want to stare through that or block somebody's channel for conversation during a lovely dinner in a $1 million mansion.
Countertops.
Looks really cool. That glass is pretty thick too.
This has got to be like a $50,000 easy dining room setup.
I wonder if any of the furniture in this house has like appreciated over time, because it had to be very expensive when it came out, you know?
Has to, without a doubt. All right, two more kind of sections on this side. By the way, we're skipping a couple of the small rooms, bathrooms and all that. This is where we have the kitchen. Of course, it's original to its time, but it has some couple quirky features, starting with this one. We have seen these ladders, if I can move them,
It's a little stiff.
in the libraries, but in a kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, they got some high cabinets here.
That's
I know
cool.
that Innes and I live together. I get kind of annoyed that you put the paper towels on the top shelf. I can't quite reach them.
I hear you.
Yeah. Maybe we should get a ladder. Yeah.
Maybe. I also really like that your whole backsplash is a window, and they recess in the switch covers into the beams of the window. That just looks different. And lastly, ready, Mikey? Actually, two more details.
Black this time.
Black this time. I love these. They look so retro. Check this out. These cabinet drawers with the recessed in brass handles. I've actually never seen a handle design like this before.
Ahead of its time. We see these in some multi-million-dollar mansions in LA.
I like this
For a home in
kitchen.
Silver Lake.
Yeah.
Another
I
one
like
of
that
these.
ladder.
Now get ready for a cool surprise. This kitchen, doors little.
Got the old phone. Does anybody, let me know if you got a phone in your house anymore. Does anybody have a landline phone in their house? Doesn't seem like you see them anywhere, especially with the wire. Perks if you have the wire and the buttons in there. Very 90s, very cool. They used to have these in their cars. Can you imagine that?
Rusty, but opens up to the helicopter pad.
Woo! We got a helicopter pad. Of course you need a helicopter pad. Gotta have a helicopter pad. If you're gonna have an $80 million mansion, you gotta have a helicopter pad. You gotta bring the heli. Bring the heli in.
This is the second time we're touring a home where you can actually land in helicopter. Do you remember the first one, Mikey?
I know there was one in the Hollywood Hills, but I don't think it was actually legal to land there, right?
$110 million Santa Barbara Ranch.
Now, if this place was $160 million, it would have 2 helicopter pads.
Oh, that actually didn't have an H on it though. It didn't feel like a real helipad.
This one feels like the real deal.
This is a helipad.
The whole
Yeah, it looks like it got some use. Got some use on this helipad.
thing is cased in concrete, and below us is actually the 8,000 square foot 20-car garage, which is incredible. And right around the corner, we actually have mate quarters opening up to this space. So let's say you land your helicopter here, your pilots can stay at the mate quarters, close to their helicopter. This is incredible.
Yeah.
And that's it for the second floor of this home. Massive triangle sky. Us, we go to the
right,
lower
we're
level
headed
here.
down.
There's a kind of a plaque I wanna show right here, dedicated to Robert Plaster. This is his evergreen corporate facility, founded in 1989.
That's actually the year I was born.
Well, dedicated to you then too.
I wonder when it was finished. Oh, September 3rd. Okay. It's not
So
my
I
birthday.
wanted to show that this door opens up to the 20-car garage. That's about 8,000 square feet. We also have elevator access here. Now, before we leave this level, there are 2 more quirky details. I thought this was the coolest thing about this home. Mikey, let's start here. There you go. Ready for this? Time capsule.
This is really intriguing. So, let me see if I can get a shot
To
of that.
be opened September 3rd, 2042.
I gotta know what's in there.
What do you think's in there, guys? What do you put in there? Probably some writings from the 90s, maybe a Pam Anderson sex tape, throw that in there. What else happened in the 90s? Maybe a signed skateboard from Tony Hawk, some early goth and emo apparel, all that type stuff. Maybe some tube socks.
I know Mikey doesn't do well with mystery.
It's-
He wants to
it's-
know it today.
I'm very patient, but I'm also extremely impatient at the same time.
You got a weird balance over there, Mikey.
Yeah.
September 3rd, 2092.
So
Now somebody has to really wait for that.
Whew, it's like 100 years. Good heavens.
double time capsule. Ennis will probably both be dead by the.
Why not do that? You could do that in your house. You could do that in a $60,000 house. I don't believe that they have to honor it, but it's probably bad juju to buy this place and crack that open before that date. Is that bad juju? Seems like bad juju to me.
Probably. Somehow, by the time we're getting old, if they figure out like the way to freeze the bodies, and I would like to stay alive just to see what that is.
We'll be 101 years old.
Who knows? I had a lot of organic foods in my earlier days, so maybe that might help me get there.
Not
That's-
on
it's
the
a
road trip
stretch.
across this country, that's for sure.
All right, patio level on the first floor where you can overlook the lake. I mean, this is without a doubt a one-of-a-kind property. I've never seen anything like this before, especially from this side. It's all glass, 350 acres of privacy.
It's closer to an office building without the offices than anything. I mean, I know it's a mansion, but the way it reads is it's more industry, more office space. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely great.
Lake views, boat dock. I'm out of words. What is this? This is so cool.
It's so cool. And I don't think we talked enough or touched on the boat dock. So there's another road that goes down there. And right now they have a couple boats, like a pontoon boat, a few jet skis. It's really cool. I would spend a lot of time out on the water.
Without a doubt. I mean, if you live in a place like this, in fact, listing it,
For the amount of land, you look at it there, a lot of it's not traversable. You just kind of own the land because it's on this hillside here, so you might not be out there actually enjoying nature, because every time you go to do that, you're at a plain. Or not a plain, at a hillside. So I don't know about that.
and told us that there's a celebrity here that always shows up during summer. His name is, I said there's a celebrity. He's Brad Pitt.
He's an icon.
He's an icon. And Brad Pitt likes to water ski here. So who knows, maybe when we are down there, we get to see him and say hi.
Yeah, Brad Pitt is a Missouri native. There's like one of those trolley systems.
To the top floor, check out the offices and the primary bedroom.
All right, here's our office space.
All right, everyone. Here we are at the fourth floor off of the landing. We have the elevator behind us, and I want to take you guys this way first. This door opens up to the primary bedroom suite side of the home, and I say side because we go through this door. This is where we have the first room, where we have a king-size bed looking towards the amazing view.
Swan room? Is this the swan room? It may be. It's very elegant. We have swans here, swans there, swans here as well. We have a very elegant piano on the left here. Mm-hmm.
But this is a Murphy bed where you can tuck it up, hide it to the wall, and have the wood paneling on the back, and have this room as your entertainment room or your living room for your primary bedroom. Piano set up, and it's not a bad room to have because look at these elevated views.
They're really
This
nice.
is her
And,
office.
I
This
forgot
is
to check when we
beautiful.
walked in here. Is this room? Is it still going with the theme? Is this like the swan room?
I don't know if this one has a theme. Wait a second. That's a good point. I don't see a name.
No.
I think this
There's some
one's-
swans everywhere, but
Yeah.
we'll call it the swan room.
It's the swan
All
room.
that. All right, moving on. Let's go through this hallway here. We have the first bathroom. Mike, you gotta show this.
We got the
I
swan
think you're right.
bathroom.
It is a swan room.
Yeah.
Come here. Look at this swan etched glass details. tub looking towards the views, bidet, toilet.
Whoa, that's a crazy toilet. Can't put, what are these, rollers? Get a little back massage while you're on the John. Got a little hook here if things get rough. You can grab onto that. That's crazy.
You know, the whole 9 yards. And going across, we got a closet. Look at the brass detailing and the reveals on these closets. 1993. This was a big deal with the marble baseboard detail.
I wonder how the machining of these.
There's a woman in this chair. Did you see it? I spy a woman in the chair.
Of these products and resources has changed in the last 30 years, you know?
Now, like, you can literally get these for like 40, 50 bucks if you wanted to, like, get that
At like,
fake cabinet
at
look.
like Michael's, you know?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, secondary closet, dual vanities.
Got the phone in the bathroom. While you're doing your makeup, you can call your hubby. Hey, can you send out the helicopter? I want to go to Malibu.
Here, more closet space, another full bathroom. I gotta talk about this. This one's actually a little bit more spacious. Look at the evergreen branding on these towels. Old marble, brass details.
Look at that toilet. Looks like a
It's like 1980s toilet. That toilet looks like it's like Knight Rider. That's Knight Rider's toilet.
aircraft carrier.
And it looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, I gotta get a zoom on that thing.
It is crazy.
The toilet looks like it should have headlights.
They have a telephone right above the tub.
This is kind of like cell phones weren't really popular yet, you know?
Business never stops, Mikey. Never stops. All right, this door opens up to the real primary bedroom suite. I say real because, Mikey, let's turn around. You have this elevated bed section here, which looks crazy. Without a doubt, that's a custom bed. Look at the size of this bed. I just realized.
That's a bear rug right there. It's a big old bear. Skinned his skin off. Throw the fur on the bed. Beautiful. It looks so cozy.
Is it a circle? Circle?
It kind of like has a round edges. This is custom. Chandelier above.
Love these old TVs. Maybe people don't have the nostalgia that I have. And I'm not even that old, but I love these old RCA TVs and all the different things that you could, all the plugins and everything. And look at all these little TVs. This is how you monitor the situation in your home while things are going on in the world. Or, you know, we got business accounts in Beijing, in Tokyo, in Alabama. We got one in Singapore, and these are all your situational TVs, so you can monitor everything at all times.
Look at all these TVs and security cameras and everything here. Super cool. You get a small fridge.
They got a DVD player? Is this pre-DVD?
Pre-DVD, I would say.
Wow.
And we have a seating area here. Another dome roof.
Check out this green lady out here. What do you think she's up to? Green lady.
Four-sided. We've never seen this as well. Four-sided gas fireplace. Piano on the back. Opens up to a patio space just for the primary bedroom suite. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is awesome.
All right, Mikey, I'm gonna take you back from this side. We have a staircase.
Notice we got pianos in like every room. They like their pianos. Maybe he was a pianist.
Access, by the way, security cameras literally everywhere throughout the property. Now let's take this walkway, and while we are doing that, look at all these sculptures and pieces of art that the owner has.
Wild West.
And let's go back through these glass doors back to the landing. By the way, Mikey, can you show everybody the way the first floor looks from here? This drop, where you can kind of look down on everybody else in your property and to the lake views.
Pretty awesome.
It
Hey everybody, welcome to my mansion.
is pretty awesome indeed. All right, I mentioned it earlier at the beginning of the video. This place is kind of like a corporate retreat, office / live-in work space.
Look at that keyboard. Now that keyboard right there is like modernized, or that exact same type of keyboard is on Amazon for like $45 because it's retro, when this thing was like 50 cents in 1990.
And look at this office.
This room is just also stuck in time. In a sit down, look at that computer, that monitor right here. And actually click the keys. Tell me it's not more satisfying than computers today.
My first computer was IBM. Wow.
The crisp
My Mac
sound.
does not feel like that.
Type subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe
Hey guys, like and subscribe. Thank you.
to the channel.
Very nice.
Look at the built-ins. By the way, you guys should subscribe to the channel. I mean, we would appreciate it, at least if you would consider it. That'd be nice. And go into the other side.
I'd take an office like this. I'd take an office like a few months older than you, so I know these things.
To this property where they talk business.
This is the main office here. This is your desk for your main office. Very, very nice. Look at this. These nice statues. It's not overdone. It's very roomy. It lets the light in. Your back's to the window, so people, when they walk in, they come to meet you. It doesn't seem like they're bothering you at this desk when they come in.
Yeah, this is quite an office.
Without a doubt. Look at the skylight above us with the unique lighting. Opens up to a patio space, which we're going to check out in a bit. And incredible, incredible views. I think this wing, without a doubt, gets the best views of
Love all the little animals throughout this place. Isn't that cool? Kind of brings you into nature.
the entire lake, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's such a warm day.
Looks like we got a little sleepy bear. Is that a bear? A little sleepy bear on a log?
I just want to go jump at that lake.
Phone calls, right? And this is where you do that. Let's go out. I'll hold the door for you, Mikey.
Thank you.
And this balcony gets some incredible views. I mean, look at the hillside, Mikey, kind of around the lake. It feels like we're in a rainforest.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
I've never been to Missouri before, even though
They didn't make the mistake of making these too high so you couldn't enjoy it. Or putting little black pillars in between so that breaks up your view. Might be slightly a little more dangerous, but that's what you got to do to get the views.
I'm from Texas. It's not that far, but like, I never expected Missouri to be so green and, lush.
It's so lush, hardly any homes,
Beautiful.
super peaceful, super private. We have the lake where we're helping them get to enjoy the scenery up close in person. Mikey also had a channel, and for that, I really
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for today. That is our $80 million mega mansion out there in the Ozarks. It is beautiful. Isn't it great? Would you like to live there? I'd love to live there. That'd be a great place to have. Feel like a Bond villain. Like Goldfinger. Absolutely extraordinary. All right, guys. That's going to do it for the channel. Let me know if you want to buy this place. 80 million. I could probably get them down to like 65 million for you. So just let me know. Like and subscribe. As always, I will see you in the next one.